go. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. That's the first plate out of 3 I have to make. This will be the only one like this. This one will go up close to the top of this bottom anvil and tie the 2 risers into the bottom anvil, and the other 2 I have to make are going to go up on the risers up higher to support the air cylinders and the top hammer and anvil. I figured I better record this part just in case it falls and kills me. I got to get that down from there. All right, well, I got it down into the garage. It's a beast, and it's just going to get heavier. I'm not going to be able to move it pretty soon. I think this is pretty close to where I want to put it in here, maybe back towards the wall a little bit farther. But I had some struggles with this today. Some of my welds are not fantastic. I don't know what happened there. I had to cut these uprights loose. I had them a little bit crooked. They weren't parallel with each other vertically, and so yeah, I had to cut it loose and weld it back together, but it's coming along. We're making progress, and overall I'm happy with it. So I'll have 2 more plates to attach to this. They're gonna take some time to build. I'll make sure that we go over those, but I think it's coming along great. Well, I'm doing much better with the plasma cutter, especially with a guide to do a straight line. Turned out great. The freehanding this cut, yeah, you can see a couple spots where I gouged it just because I don't have a very steady hand, but the 2 edges I cut with the plasma cutter, they turned out fantastic, so I'm happy with that. There it is, the bottom mount for the cylinders is done. I'll have to The next thing I'm going to do is work on the attachment for the top of the hammer, the plate that's going to weld onto that. I can use my same measurements I used on this. For the next plate, it's going to be a little different. It's going to have some cutouts for the top of the cylinder to slide into. I've got a pretty cool way of mounting that I've come up with. I think it's going to work real well. But there's that. We'll get that welded in. Well, we're not going to weld that in right now. We're gonna. I want to make sure that I've got all my brackets and have them tacked in place before we weld anything in solid. So on to the top plate for the hammer. Well, look at that. From the same railroad track that I got my anvils from, we get the top plate. Look at that. That thing's a beast. 1/2 inch thick by 1/2 inch thick on top, all one solid piece. That's gonna make a hell of a top plate for that hammer. Still even has the OH. I thought it should be HO, but I don't know. Looks like an OH. I don't know what that stands for, but I ground it off as much as I could, but I still wanted to leave it on there so that you could still tell it came from a railroad track. But yeah, pretty nice. I think it's gonna work out well. All right, I found a spot that's perfectly level in the middle of my garage floor, and I'm gonna try to get this as level as I can and get a couple of good welds on it, and then I'm gonna weld the crap out of it.